Hello and welcome to Yadnya Investment Academy. Today we are going to do a mutual fund review. Let me first explain the methodology of the review. We will list and review fund on various parameters and rate each parameter by green, yellow or red star. Green star means good performance, yellow means average and red means below average performance. In the end, based on total number of green, yellow and red star, you can take a call to buy this fund or not. Please remember, all the fund parameters we are going to discuss here are based on 16th January 2018 data as reference, and we only review regular and growth plans of mutual funds. In this video, we are going to review fund name SBI Magnum Taxgain Fund. It is a ELSS fund, that is tax saving fund, launched in 1993. Let's review it in details now. First, the fund belongs to SBI Mutual Fund family, which is currently India's fifth biggest fund house in terms of asset under management, out of more than 40 fund houses, and was established in 1988. So your fund is in good and safe hands of an experienced and very well established fund house. Let's give a green star here. Taxgain fund was launched in March 1993 and is one of the oldest tax saving fund, which means it is active for almost 25 years and has seen all major market ups and downs. So let's give a green star here for being a very experienced fund house. Fund is categorized in ELSS category as it gives section 80C tax deductions for investing and has 3-year lock-in period. Now moving to next, this fund has asset under management of more than 6,500 crore and is the fourth biggest ELSS fund in the category. This shows investors' trust in the fund and stability of the fund, and so deserves a green star. Now let's talk about the Moolaha, that is the returns. We will first talk about the trailing returns from 16th Jan date and then talk about calendar returns. In trailing returns, we can see fund has consistently and handsomely beaten its benchmark, that is BSE 100, across 1, 3, 5 and 10 years, but has performed below category average in all these years. So this is surely an average looking performance from trailing returns perspective. Now looking at calendarized returns of last 10 years, which means returns from 1st Jan to 31st December of a calendar year, we see that there have been two instances when fund was beaten by both benchmark and category, that is in 2010 and 2016. And fund has beaten both category and benchmark 5 times in last 10 years. Fund's performance during bear market has been near average only, that is in 2008 and 11. So overall, if we look, fund's performance is above benchmark but mostly below category average. Fund is not among top performers and hence we give this parameter 2 yellow stars. Next important parameter is fund manager. Taxgain fund has got a new fund manager in September 2016. He is Dinesh Balachandran. Dinesh replaced Jayesh Shroff, who was managing this fund 9 years before. Dinesh is a BTech from IIT and MS from MIT and CFA and joined the fund house in 2013 as credit analyst. This is his first stint as equity fund manager. We have seen that Dinesh has different approach to stock selection than former. Dinesh gives more weightage to value than former's complete focus on growth. Currently, it is very difficult to comment on Dinesh's performance, but this change could be a blessing for this fund, looking at Jayesh's consistently near average performances. Anyways, for this parameter, considering Dinesh's lack of experience in fund management and with the fund, we give this parameter a red star. Next parameter is top stock holding of the fund and understanding the fund's diversification. Fund has 68 stocks in portfolio with top 5 contributing around 23%. Cash allocation is around 3%. This proves very well diversified portfolio with biggest stock just has 6.9% share and hence we give this parameter a green star. Next parameter is sector diversification. Fund's top 3 sector has weightage of almost 51% and is very overweight on financial sector with more than 30% allocation. This overweight allocation is in line with its benchmark BSE 100 as well, which has similar weightage to top 3 sectors. So for this overweight allocation, we give a yellow star for this parameter. Next are expenses. Expense ratio of this fund is 2%, which is much lower than average expense ratio range of ELSS funds, that is around 2.45%. So for this excellent expense ratio, if we could, we would have given more than a green star. Now those who like numbers, let's discuss few important ratios too. Standard deviation, a measure of volatility and risk, is very close to benchmark and category, which means it takes equivalent risk as both. Beta 2 is a measure of risk and is again same as category. Alpha, which measures the risk adjusted returns. So 3.4 alpha here means it can perform 3.4% better than the benchmark. So for this fund, alpha is below category average, which shows below average return expectations. So the fund is average risk and low return category fund. Last is P ratio of the portfolio, which is 25 as compared to benchmark BSE 100's P of 25.6, which means they are almost equivalent. So ratios prove that by taking equivalent or little lower risk, fund has below average return profile as compared to others. This could be due to high large cap allocation tilt of the fund, and hence we give this parameter a yellow star. Few other important info to note about the fund is that it is majorly a large cap oriented fund with almost 78% allocation, and this table here shows rupees 10,000 SIP would have performed in various time frames and prove a very good performance this fund has given continuously. So if we calculate, we got total 5 green stars and 4 yellow stars and 1 red star, with new fund manager and below category average returns being the biggest concern. To summarize, SBI Magnum Taxgain Fund is a conservative fund in ELSS category with a large cap focused portfolio. It is one of the oldest and largest fund in the category. Fund's performance has been above benchmark but below category average in last 10 years. Fund has got a new fund manager in 2016. He doesn't have any prior fund management experience and hence fall in a risky category, and therefore fund's performance should be minutely reviewed by the investor. Fund is banking focused with more than 30% allocation to the sector. Fund's highlight is very low expense ratio as compared to category. From the past performance perspective, there are better funds available in the category, but still if you are looking for a low risk average return fund, you can put this in your shortlist. Before I close, I want to tell you about our book on mutual funds and SIP available on Amazon and Flipkart. Details are in the description of the video. That is all we have on this topic. If you have any question on this fund review, please do write in the comment section below, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel for more such videos. Have a great time ahead. Jai Hind.